Well, howdy, howdy, hey, people. Today is Sunday, August 24th. It is a very good day to be a Cobalts fan, and an Rangers fan, and a Balls of Chaos fan. But, like, who's a Balls of Chaos fan at this point? Uh, yeah, I got some friend with me, and it's a Madman. Say hi, Madman.
Hi, fellow Mad Maple. Yes, it
Hello.
it is. It is. Oh dang, you were muted this whole time. Let me just. I'm
What?
kidding. I am kidding.
Okay, phew.
Yes, yes.
Like, I nailed that.
One of my I don't want to say dreams, but let's go with goals. Is to have a stream on this channel in which I am not leading it or a part of it. Because, like, Pat McAfee would have AJ Hawk or someone else in the studio doing the main stuff. Because he's on the uh, WWE ticket, but he's also in college football. So he was somewhere doing something with some program. And it was just Ian Rappaport dressed like a middle schooler in the 90s. Dude,
So the Bart Simpson shirt.
dude was dressed like one of the Chris's in NSYNC. Like the baggiest t-shirt, the baggiest gym shorts, cap, like 45-degree angle. Yeah. So I just want that.
Spiky
And
hair.
you know, if slash when the Clown Fiesta gets its own channel, that could
Oh.
be a thing. But yes, it is a happy Sunday to anyone who is not a Limers fan. To which we say, why are you a Limers fan? Good God! Even the Balls of Chaos are having a better time than you. They are having an equally bad
Ooh,
time as you,
silver.
but they're still better.
They have a whole 2 medals.
2 medals. Some pain. But you know it's better than 2 medals.
6.
6 of them. 6 of them. This is an insane league. This is the best league. And outside of Team Momo, because Team Momo best team, I think the best team that could be leading this in the standings is leading in the standings. So much to talk about. And its collision, always a great one to see. Kind of interesting that it wasn't event 15. They do want the Elim races to happen. Although, needs to be said that since it was the case last year for elimination race, it might be an MS100 style elimination race.
I know, and I've already accepted the fact. But that's good because the Kobolds have experience with that. Okay, Gnome has experience with that.
So
Azor does not.
last year, that one was 2 heats of 8 and then a losers round.
No, that was for the showdown.
That was for the showdown.
For the showdown. For the main league, it was just the standard
Okay.
16.
It just.
Because that was when the Snowballs decided, I'm done.
Yeah, that was in fact that. Absolute cinema Team Momo championship moment. That one person who is here says this Cobalt season reminds them of the Pinkies 2023, in which the Pinkies do choke that away, end up in 4th. However, L plus ratio, this Cobalt season reminds me of the Cobalt's 2025 season, in which they win the whole shebang-a-bang. Because
with 7 medals.
7 medals? I was going to say 8, but I didn't want to jinx them. But we do got to talk about... I mean...
I don't know. Because here's the thing. I didn't have hope they would qualify, and then they did. I didn't have hope in Collision, then they won it.
Told you. Told you. Hey, let me cook.
Let you cook. I will let you cook.
Let me cook.
I will let you cook.
We cook it. It is a cook or be cooked world. I'm cooking. Cobalts are cooking. We got a handful of teams that are cooked. And we have some back half stats to share because numbers are funny.
L Razzies.
L Razzies, L Wisps. Killed by dying to death. So, Raldo is somewhere in Group B, around Group B. I actually didn't see... I've only seen Raldo once. And...
I don't really look for him actively.
Yeah.
I get too distracted by the marbles.
Yeah. Greg mentions something. Whoa.
Heading directly for you in the event we have today. A test
look,
of strength.
Y'all gonna get... So, is it too... it might be too late to sponsor the rollers.
Yeah.
Hey, the rollers didn't do anything. But the Cobalts winning, like, your name's gonna be up there again. Greg's gonna say your name like 5 times. Like, and congrats to the Cobalt Possums, sponsor of the championship team here in Marble League 2025. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
That's insane.
Physicality, some strategy, and obviously your medal.
So sad for
This is
Vacant. For the
Collision
rollers
in the 2025 Marble League. Hey everybody, I'm Greg Woods.
Is that where they're doing
Hard
so
to
bad?
believe. No.
I mean, well, no. It is. They don't have a sponsor because they're bad. They're not bad because they don't have a sponsor.
Oh.
Although now they might be even worse because they don't have a sponsor.
Yeah.
It's all about investments. You don't put investments into the team. You got a bad product. No one wants to invest in your stuff.
Then why did someone invest in the Rockets?
Because
Teams
all
have
the
been
other teams are
eliminated
taken
yet from the standings, and here we are in event 14 of 16.
Fair enough,
The
they tried to give me
Oceanics.
solar flares, and I was like, I love the solar flares, but I want the Cobalts.
I mean, yeah. These are kind of based standings, but it's gonna get even more based.
Even baster.
Baster. And then Momo down there. So Greg mentions the Flame.
The Cobalts jumped a
The
bunch.
Cobalts.
They are now up into second place. How about the Blackjacks up some balls of
Now, where does he mention the Flame? It was weird.
are up top. The Cobalts
It's at the halfway
jumped
point.
a
It was at the
bunch.
halfway point. Really?
And it's,
I thought
yeah,
that was right at the
it's-
beginning.
no, it's at the halfway point, and I'll get to it when we get there.
Alrighty.
The reference in it.
Yeah.
It was a reference.
In which case, we get some majestic melons and huckleberries. Always like the majestic melons. The team is okay too. So this is a I don't remember some of these graphics. I did see this when it came out. Do not remember some of these graphics. So Collision has been very tough to follow along most years. But they've been, getting it better. this time around, I think it's the clearest it's ever been. And I also like the ball bearing setup as well. So it's start out with 5. You get points for not losing as many.
Yeah, you start out with 5 points and you lose points as more fall off.
Instead of just trying to count and then subtract.
Instead of whatever the heck 2016 was.
It was like, oh, you gotta, they got 1 off, so that's 1 minus, yeah, is wild.
It was a really weird.
Yeah. No, a lot of things in 2016 was weird.
Yeah, like the Cobalts qualified. But hey. Times are changing.
The times they are a-changing. But the more things change, the more they stay the same, and that is...
And the fact that the Limers are bad?
Well, that stays the same. I was thinking more of the whole of Group A is Fruit Circuit. They cooked. Yeah. JMR cooked with that. So they probably did throw an RNG simulator at this. Because like we gotta cook with this, and that is some fire narrative writing. Get the whole Fruit Circuit division into that one group, battle to the death, and then y'all scrubs can fight amongst yourself. This is the big money ticket. Goes first because Ongers are there. Taco is there. Yeah, how long has Collision been 5 members?
I feel like it was 2022 at least.
Because I was gonna say, why is Tarantino here? But then I remembered there's 5 members. It's all 5 members. But then I remember that it wasn't always like that.
2020?
Really? Oh.
Because I remember the speeders
Since
did that
2019. Wow. Yeah,
Really?
we don't need the reserve as an actual designation. They're basically just a 5th member.
Yeah.
What I really want to see happen is the team sizes go up to either 10 or 12 and you have 5 starters. So it's basically just basketball size rosters.
As someone who does not watch basketball, I'll say sure.
Yeah, you just have 5 starters and then 5 on the bench. So if you really want some garbage time play, then you just throw them in. But then have the rule that, like, you know, all the members have to participate or something. So no one's getting carried. Unless you're that one kid for the OKC Thunder. He came over from, like, Lithuania or something.
Huh.
And went to the NBA draft, got selected by the Thunder, but, like, didn't have an ACL. I think he tore his ACL while he was playing for European basketball. And the Thunder were like, yeah, you're still good enough that we want you. So did not play a single game. Was on injury reserve the whole time, still gets a ring. Like the 3rd youngest or 2nd youngest player ever to win an NBA championship, and he didn't even win a game because he didn't even play a game. Buddy has as many minutes playing NBA basketball as I do, but he gets a ring out of it. I'm not playing basketball right now. Where's my ring? Thunder? You're supposed to be in Seattle anyway, Thunder! Sorry. Still some,
My only ideas about the Oklahoma City Thunder is that they're sponsored by my favorite truck stop.
I mean, that is nice. No hostility, no hard feelings toward that.
Like, I used to have to go to basketball games because I was in the pep band, but I have very little thoughts towards basketball. Like, I respect it, that's not my thing.
What are we talking about? Oh, yeah, marbles. We talk
Marbles.
about marbles
Yeah.
here. Yeah, just up the roster sizes since the reserve is meaningless and just have an actual bench. So you have 5 starting members and then 5 on the bench. And all the bench members have... Like, Collision would be a great bench. And the Limers. What the heck? You're gonna see the Razzies absolutely deck the Limers. Send 2 of them off here. I need grog on this. This is beautiful. The Limers... That's the end of the sentence. Just the Limers. I can't say truly the worst team because the Balls of Chaos are there, but the Balls of Chaos did what they did in this event. So the Limers are just truly the worst team, and they had almost the worst finish in this.
2 marbles remaining apiece.
All right,
Agreed.
so you have the Collision here in the group called in the game called Collision, in the event
Fruit of
Collision.
Death.
So oh buddy here misses the fray and is just gonna fall off unimpeded, unforced error. These 2 get sent backwards. Absolute CTE moment. And then we have
That
one
guy.
up top, one on the side from the Collision. Yeah, Limers...
2 marbles remaining apiece. Limers
What?
and Raspberry Racers.
A
Sprite
first
lime.
run to set the tone for how the Limers have been
the
in this
Limers.
league. Although worth noting, Raspberry Racers fans, Limers have had a better second half of this league than the Razzies.
It's not a high bar.
Yeah. And how about the Ungers not losing a single member? Although not sweeping the Limers anyway. Whoever it concerns kind of got lucked out by that hit by Taco. Well, not a hit by Taco. Contact with Taco triggers the ball bearing. Was like a... might have gone out. I don't know. Taco tried. Taco actually tried to knock them out, but already won. Where was... Okay, so it was a collision. They actually beat the Limers instead of the Limers just beating themselves. So there you go. Ungers advance from this heat by having to go up against the Limers, which is just a guaranteed win. Limers are truly the Colorado Rockies.
Yeah.
Everyone else should be doing worse if the Limers weren't here, but the Limers are here. So it's just free points for them.
Someone's got to take last.
Someone has to take last. It is not going to be the Balls of Chaos somehow. And
They
Mellow
got
Yellow...
Balls of Chaos have the exact same amount of medals as the Razzies do.
That's pain. That's pain. Yeah, Razzies cook at this event, though.
Yeah.
Credit where credit's due. They do cook. I knew Mellow Yellow was not going to stand a
They have
chance.
cooked.
Remove the E from Limers.
What? Limers?
Limers? Don't know what that means. And Ongers and Razzies This is a heavyweight match. The rivalry goes deep. That explosion, everybody out for blood, everyone out for that CTE. And it really just sends the Razzies out. Because Ongers are goated like that. Ongers also goated at this event. Just don't look at 2020 because 2020 didn't happen.
Yes, it did.
5 years.
The Oceanic Speech and Water event.
And then Mellow Yellow losing to the Limers. I like that. We didn't have too many moments like this in moments that were like costly. Like there is no match determined by anything like this. If this was gonna be a tie, then I would have laughed. So we got somebody. Okay, so we got some Mellow Yellow. Just was that a Limer? Yeah, somebody got punched in the face by a ball bearing here. It's like, okay, look, collision was there. I'm safe. I'm still on the field. Wrong. To the face. Meow. Hold up. Let me just. We got it. Right out of there. Almost followed suit, but then that bonk just going wee blink. So that was a Limer's moment, but you can't out Mellow Yellow.
Yeah, it goes.
That was a good save down there. In that replay. So Ongers and Raspberry
Limers at least did better than Mellow Yellow.
Move on because they went up against the Limers and Mellow Yellow.
Grape. What? It says GRP. Grape.
Grape?
Grape. Yeah, GRP.
Oh,
I don't know what GRP stands
yeah,
for.
so this is group points? This is the only thing that didn't make sense because it was up on screen for like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
But it's wins,
draws,
losses.
Points for, points against.
So we're going with proper football. So it's 0 points for a loss, 1 point for a draw, and 3 points for a win because that's like proper football point scoring. That's how you get these weird moments in like league playoffs where a team can advance out of the group stage with a loss because they can lose, but then if another team ahead of them ties, then they could still end up with more points because football, where you actually kick a ball with your foot, is weird like that.
Oh, you mean soccer?
Yes.
Okay.
So you got the group points based off of the wins, draws, and losses. Points for, points against, point difference. So I think like the points here would get broken by the points here. Is what that would be, I do believe. So Mellow Yellow, Ice Up Sun. I don't think anyone got swept, though. I don't think anyone's gotten swept in group stage collision since 2020. I don't know which team that was. I got that brain frog. I got the brain frog. I got the brain frog. Where instead of brain there is frog. Hold up, I should have. Okay, peep the drip though, real quick. Because I'm gonna get up close. I should have a brain frog around here.
Brain frog sounds like a very experimental.
Yo, hold up! I got amongst the frogs that I have, I do have a frog of the best team. I don't think you can see it.
You have a cobalt frog?
That's green on green.
can't
Oh,
actually-
okay. Close second. Close second. It's a Seahawks plush frog.
Oh.
All right. Speaking of amazing teams, Team Elmo's on screen right now
Team Momo!
against the Oceanics. See, like
I gotta say, I
Oceanics
was
championship leader, Team Momo
I
down
was
in
rooting against
14th,
the
if
Oceanics.
only by, Limers and the Balls of Chaos existing. But which one of these teams got a ring again? Huh? Which team is truly the best team?
Yeah.
So,
Team Momo.
Team Momo against the Oceanics. They just kind of olay past each other. This is almost like jousting to some point, and I kind of want JMR to revisit jousting and have like a proper like small track with the snow snake stick and actually joust members. Yeah, don't really know how the Oceanics lost that. I guess it was the a collision right here, sending them sideways. One of the marbles, Froggy down. One of the Momo marbles managing to ride with those bounces. Because Momo best team. And then we got Butter. Don't know why the Balls of Chaos cooked as hard as they did. Yeah, they beat the Bees.
Nah. LBs.
Some of these matchups were really good. Some of these matchups were just like, eh.
It's the Buttercat matchup.
We do love Butter. Okay, hold up. I like barely need my headphones anyway. I can have my Froggy with it. And then Momo and the Bees. The Bees beat Momo. Dang, how dare they? I know Momo be sweating when this one was on the docket. No fidget spinners this time.
God, no fetish spinners.
And part of me misses the side-by-side track. And then the sort of roller coaster into the arena instead of the head-on.
Yeah, but Skyrail sucks, so it's okay.
Understandable. Oceanics and Balls of Chaos, 2 teams of all time. Surely they won't have any medals in this season.
Both of these teams have gotten dead last in the marble. Both of these teams have had the worst medal, or the worst...
The worst PPE.
Yeah.
Not only a dead last season, the worst season.
Yeah. They both have the worst seasons.
Oh, God, yeah, Momo... Okay, Mo was able to draw with the Balls of Chaos. Why did the Balls of Chaos cook? Of course,
it's bocce again.
Yeah, it is. They did send 2 Momos out sideways. And then the ball bearing took care of that one. But then that member fell off. Oh, ball bearing with a double
Get
kill.
outta here.
Wait a minute. Wowie zowie.
I saw that.
The double kill. Right here, boink. It's like, haha.
Up there.
You got that CTE.
Get out of here.
Was that the same ball bearing?
I think it was.
All right, follow this ball bearing.
Up top.
Going.
Wait, that one? Oh.
Oh, no. Okay,
Up
so it
the
was
top
this one. It was this one. Got jostled just enough to send it. You can see it barely moving. A nanometer at a time. So that one, I was still right. I was still right that it got a double kill. It took out 2 balls. Thank you, ball bearing. I don't know if it's canon that those things are alive, but I've applauded inanimate object. I mean, I'm applauding inanimate objects right now. So
Right now, yeah.
Whatever. Thank you, ball bearing, to not let the balls of chaos beat Team Momo, because sending them out this way, and this Momo member going up out of there. Oh man, it happens so fast.
I know.
Blink and you miss it. So they just go meow and you bounce. It's like, haha, you got CTE. Like
they actually could have. I think they're about to
be safe. Make it across there, you're safe. Man, it reminds me of Tom Brady's first playoff loss. It was the 2005 divisional round.
Against the Broncos.
Against the Broncos. Mile High Stadium.
Yeah, Broncos!
Hey. Say what you want about the Broncos' record in New England. But there are not many stadiums in which Thomas James Brady has won a football game. And yeah, intercepted in the end zone. Gets run back 103 yards, almost a pick 6. Gets down to the 1. And then the Broncos just give up on blocking. If they kept with the blocking, it would have been a touchdown. But instead, somebody for the Patriots runs back all that way and just lowers the shoulder and knocks them out of bounds. That is what that's reminiscent of. Because, like, oh, yeah, I'm going to save this. That marvel stays up there. Balls of chaos. I think would have knocked Momo out of the group stage.
Maybe.
But instead, bonk.
It's like an isekai truck.
Exactly. Getting that bonked. Bonked harder than me anytime I mention any Marvel fan art ever.
Great. Something Majestic Melons.
Oh, Oceanics and the Bumblebees, 2 teams of all time. Another time... I was about to say
Both
another...
of these teams have finished on the podium somehow.
Yeah. Somehow. Oceanics and Snow. Oceanics and Snow.
Yeah.
Although this is a summer league and the Oceanics are cooking. Alright.
Not as much as the Colts, though.
Not as much. We ain't even done with Group 2. We got 3 more matches. Oh, no. That was the last match of this group. Never mind. We're halfway through the group stage.
We're only 40 minutes
This
in.
is a much different collision. Well, not
Let's see
that
it.
much
Let's see.
different, but there are still areas that they changed upon. Bum. Balls of Chaos, Team Motion. Bum.
Bum. Bum.
But for whatever reason, I think it was the tightening down of ball bearings. I don't recall really seeing a lot of the center ball bearings getting into the fray. Lot
Did
of
it a couple times.
ties. Lot of ties in these matches.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that ball
Ooh.
bearing really did save Team Momo.
The ball bearing. So let's crunch this maths. Balls of Chaos with 2 wins and a draw for the 7-point total. Momo with 1-1-1. All Oceanics and Bees went 1-2. Had Team Momo also went 1-2, they would have gone 8. Ooh. So you get points for how many you knock off or how many you keep on.
And that would have been 2 less points against. So yeah,
So 2 fewer points, and the Oceanics would have had more points for and against. Though it does,
so
it does go points
That-
for and then points against. So that ball bearing did keep Team Momo in this
it kept Team
competition.
Momo in, but more importantly, it kept Oceanics out,
It did keep the Oceanics out. That was
which was good for the Cobalts.
the most important thing. Because
Thank you, Ball Bearing!
Because with Mellow Yellow being in the group that they were, Oceanics in the group they were, Midnight Wisps in the group that they were, especially that group having one team in the Brilliant Blue. Since none of those teams could beat up on each other, right? It wasn't like we were seeing Mellow Yellow and
Like it was at the beginning of the...
Oceanics
beginning of
and
the season.
Midnight Wisp or whoever we were seeing time and time again against each other.
Here comes the Cobalts with their steel chair.
Here comes the Cobalts with the steel chair. Wide open. It's really you controlling your own destiny in a sense, but also you don't control your own destiny because you have to make sure the Oceanics and Mellow Yellow
And Midnight Wisps.
crap out, which I'm talking on the Wisps' behalf.
Oh, yeah.
But then you gotta hold your own.
They forgot to factor in for the Cobalts.
Yep. Snowballs. Could not see the snowballs at once.
I couldn't either.
I thought the Green Ducks in this moment right here, right now, were going up against the Jungle Jumpers in the 2017 Sand Rally. Because legitimately, I looked over here and I saw nothing. I was like, what the heck? I was like, okay, that's a snowball. Hold on, I can do that. Just hold up a blank piece of paper, and that's a drawing of the snowballs in collision.
That's snowballs in most events.
It really is. I cannot see the snowballs at all. They say there's 4 on there. I'm believing them.
I see one off.
There one dead center. If you can believe
is that one?
That's one
I thought that
dead
was dust
center.
on my screen.
The deadest center. And then 2 up top. Wow, that's
One
the other
off.
one. This is like Finding Raldo.
Oh, that's... Oh!
Right by the Ducks ramp.
Where's Raldo? No,
Woo!
where's the snowball?
Wow. Who was this? I want
Where's
to say this was
Snow?
Mallard. I want to say this was Mallard hitting that Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 moment on the original
Evil.
PlayStation. I played that recently. Since it's old enough to just be emulated, right?
Mm-hmm.
I gave it too much credit when it came out. That half pipe is a half of like a dodecagon. It is
Half developed.
it is solid planes fused together. It is not a ramp.
Yeah.
But peep this going whoop, and then again on the ramp.
Whoa!
Hops atop of the domino. Yeah, lucky domino. And almost went out, stays in bounds. They went, wait a minute, I am not Azure. What does that even mean, Mallard? Hey, you'll see it in 5 minutes.
Almost.
It might be
Yeah.
before your time. Your kids are gonna love it.
Not two. They're just like, screw those two dominoes in particular. Here's the Cobots!
Here are the Cobalts, almost to the thumbnail,
Oh my god.
and the Midnight Wisps.
This is my favorite team and my least favorite team
Yeah,
going up against each other.
we do need to hear it. Although, my housemate, who is a Hazers fan, has Midnight Wisps as the second, the backup,
Oh.
and they are going through it. Okay, they are going through it, and especially with this matchup, it's like, dang. I know Maple's gonna let us hear it, and
I mean, we only tied, so. it's not
I
that
know,
funny.
but for a team
Screw you,
that threw its entire roster into the sun, replaced them with an idol, a K-pop idol group, who I guess fights demons on the side. I still need to watch that. To have led the standings as much as they had, to have a bottom, a back half fall off as bad as they did.
Like, holy cat.
In fact, we're getting to the numbers after this. It is the worst back half in the league. The Midnight Wisps have garnered the fewest points of any team in the last 6 events, with only 2 to go. Whoa, we're 7/8 of the way there. Whoa!
Cobots gotta make it.
They're gonna make
Yeah.
it. But
We might
first, they
see
have
the
to
Cobots
punch.
Auto qualify.
We might. We might. Cobalts
And if
make
we
it to
do,
3 events,
lock.
only qualify
That's
for
a-
1.
That's a lock for a possibility of hosting.
Oh yeah, no. Cobalts are hosting in 2027.
Oh yeah.
We have the precedent that doesn't matter if you're in the main league to host. And I mean,
Well, we're gonna be in the main league.
this is the 10th league. Of course, there's going to be the Ongers next year for the 10th anniversary of the first league. It's definitely going to be Speeders. Speeders, I'm putting at like a minus 350 to host.
I don't know. I don't know that the theme is there. Like, what's the theme?
Speed. France.
Oh my god! Oh my gosh! Balancing on a baguette.
Hon hon, oui oui, bonjour, croissant. Here's Cobalts against an easy win because I can't see nobody.
I didn't hear no bell.
I do see 4 Cobalts on there, and I
Yes,
guess
I
that's
do.
more than the Snowballs.
Okay, that ain't
Told
more.
you they gonna do well. Team primary host. They'd be an okay host. It'd be
Yeah,
a
but they're about
very
to get
colorful.
relegated, so.
It'd be a very colorful. Yeah, they're getting relegated. I know we've seen teams bailed out. Here's Ducks and the Midnight Wisps, who took a ball bearing to the face, right up top. Would have been a tie. But then that ball bearing
Hell,
keeps
Wisps.
the Wisps out. That might have done it.
Yeah. That was like, I just hope we beat the Wisps.
And for the
And we
fact
did.
that they have to reset for, oh no, that would have been, I don't know. It could have been the same ball bearing. Who knows? The stars aligning for the Cobalts to do what they did in this
Take the lead.
event. Midnight
Yeah.
Wisps getting the easy dub. Okay, that was a sweep. The Snowballs, did they win one? I think that might have been a sweep. Or, you know.
I think it was.
Oh, now here's
I'm
the
pretty sure the
thumbnail.
Snowballs
Now you
got that
gotta
last.
watch Azure. And not sure if
Actually,
it's
that
actually
might have
Azure.
been Royal.
It's
on top.
Azure. This is Azure, okay? Cause I'm looking
takes
at a
more
moment for
skill.
the thumbnail. Do not beat the Ducks, but tie the Ducks, and that is point. But it's like, okay, how'd they lose one? Because there are no dominoes here. Or there are no dominoes down. Peep Azure. Okay, this is Azure.
Let's just pretend it's Azure.
Let's pretend it's Azure because this is Azure. The only member of it. Have you seen this meme? I gotta
Which
pull up.
meme?
I gotta pull up the meme afterwards. But it's like, oh, y'all are doing amazing. Not you. And it just.
Oh yes, I
Azure.
saw that Reddit meme.
This is where
I
I'm
saw
top.
it.
Look, Mallard almost, had that Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 moment go awry for them,
The
but they were
skate
able
free
to
even
save
flow.
it. Look at this. Bonks, airborne, bounces again,
Rail grind.
hops over. Rail grind, lucky rail.
Oh,
And
what does
And
he
then
even
just
do?
clears the dominoes. Does not knock over a single domino. Barely contacts a single domino. Still finds a way to fall off of the arena.
Go girl, give us nothing.
This is why they ain't captain anymore. Shades of Water
Yep.
Race out this.
I mean, they might get cut entirely. Have you
There
seen
were
the
grumblings of that.
Post?
Yes.
Yes.
Like after the season, not gonna re-sign them, or like mid-season, because if they do that mid-season, that'd be low.
It's not going to be mid-season.
You have
they
2
better
events
not.
away from being champions. That'd be low. But if it's like, hey, Azure, this is a contract year for you. Take this ring and go to the Prockets.
Take the ring and F off.
Who would Azure go to? Because, like,
I mean, Thunderbolts could use some talent.
Azure on the Thunderbolts would cook. They would instantly be the best
best member?
team. The best member. Not the best team, because you have the dead weight that is the current Thunderbolts roster. But they would be the best member on that team. Low bar. Low bar. Shades of Zion Williamson on the Pelicans. Shades of Anthony Davis on the Pelicans. Name one person that was on the Pelicans at the same time as Anthony Davis.
I don't even know who Anthony Davis is.
He's the only guy with the unibrow. Ever. They picture a guy. Picture Bert from Sesame Street. That's Anthony Davis.
Okay. Okay.
Shades of the Pelicans
Got it.
in general. Pelicans and the Hornets. Hornets are really the Hornets of the NBA because they were in Charlotte, then they were in New Orleans, then they were in Oklahoma City, and then moved back to New Orleans. But
And now they're on the Bumblebees.
yes. But then changed their name to the Pelicans because Charlotte had an expansion team called the Bobcats. And then renamed them the Hornets. Because the concept of a Hornet is like a Charlotte thing. And then they got one of the Ball brothers. They named someone else on the Hornets. I can't. Maybe that's just a skill issue on my part because my ball knowledge is weak.
The only balls I know are Marball.
Yeah, and we did have a proper tie, but because so
apparently, according to a crash out in the YouTube comments,
yeah,
if the Cobalts and Green Ducks did not draw that time, then the Midnight Wisps would have
yeah,
advanced.
because one
So they're
lost.
like, they're calling.
And if the ball bearing didn't pull in overtime and punch Amaya in the face clear across the stadium, then it would have been the Ducks and the Wisps moving on. Because the Balts would have gone 1-1-1. And the Midnight Wisps would have gone 2-1. Snowballs drew one, that's right. So they didn't get swept, but they didn't win one neither. Which, Snowball's moment. But a Cobalt's moment for winning that. And then Blackjacks and Speeders. Speeders are not built for collision, except for 2020, which we don't talk about. They get a draw here with the Blackjacks. Look at us making great time. An hour in, almost halfway through the video.
Yeah. I'll probably have to leave at like 55, like an hour.
All right.
Because if not, I'll have to pay for an Uber.
Oh, damn. Okay. So...
It's Sunday, and on Sundays we go to the bar.
Understandable. Yeah, a lot of ties in this one. Don't know what it is about this actual structure of...
People are saying that the board is bigger, apparently.
That's a possibility. Do we get a replay on... Oh, yeah, we do get a replay on this. Okay, yeah, there's one, there's another. That's probably Cosmo getting the biggest bonk out of there. Speeders and Pinkies. He who Pinkies. Love to see it. Beating the Speeders. L Speeders. Love to see it. This was definitely a group of all time.
Yeah, this group is one of them.
Yeah, so in 55 minutes, we'll definitely have all the lol. Look at these teams being bad. Although I like these teams. I like all these teams except the speeders in this group.
Yeah. But none of them are the Cobalts, so.
None of them are the
Or
Cobalts.
Team Momo.
Or Momo, yes. And Galactic. Good save there. Far side. Very dangerous, and then just pushing off there. Beating the speeders with that one. Was that a sweep for the speeders? Or did they? I think they had one tie.
Whoa.
But yeah, speeders did not win a single match. With
Nope.
1 group point from a draw and -4 points as the difference.
Yikes. No one was trying in this group, it looks like. But the Savage Speeders were actively trying to lose.
Damn. Okay, tie broken for points 4. So where can we see... What was the moment that kept Galactic out of it?
I guess they just kept more on.
Wow. Left moron, I guess. Dang, Galactic got the short end of the stick there when it comes to numbers. Blackjack's cooked, though, so could do no worse than 8.
Yeah.
That is a very Blackjack's thing to do. The Blackjacks do be liking no worse than 8. And here's the bottom 8 and the Savage Speeders. Let me cook. Damn it, I did have them taking bronze. Never mind, don't let me cook. Don't let me cook.
This is the best Midnight Wisps.
Yo,
all
count it. I had Mellow Yellow taking 15th.
Let me see. What did I have for my...
Bees, Momo, Ducks. Cobalt's, Pinky, Razzies. Razzies moved on somehow.
Pinkies
They were
and
they were
Razzies
against-
both moved on. Cobalts won.
Yeah. Spoilers. I haven't seen this event. I'm kidding. But
well.
Razzies moved on for the fact that they went up against the Limers and Mellow Yellow. Damn.
Yellow's Marble Runs is excited to announce the launch of our toy brand.
Yeah, there's no way Skyway Chase isn't gonna be in next year's Marble League. It just has to happen.
It's gotta.
See what they need
Here it
to
is.
do.
Here's that weird comment. For the flame.
Oh right, yeah, yeah. So what they need to do is just do a bunch of Skyway Chase videos and put them on TikTok. I've finally gotten TikTok, like the actual Yellow's Marble Runs TikTok on my For You page.
Whoa!
But it's 2019 because 2019 is the one that airs on ESPN because that's the one they have rights for. Skyway Chase.
Should Coach
qualifying
quickly get
event.
Dino, should Coach quickly get sacked for Dashy? Says Smidge Bomb 09.
I don't know. Knock yourself out. I don't. They should keep doing what they're doing, which is not letting the
Making
Speeders
that
win.
one guy mad.
Yes. Make that one person.
That one guy in the subreddit because he was banned from Marble Base.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, here's the comment about the flame.
The fire. The balls of flame. Check them.
A winner. Got to give a shout out for that torch still burning bright up there. Nice flame. I had a nice discussion about that torch just this morning from a marshal from Dodge City. His name was Matt, if I remember right.
So, the fire marshal.
Wait, there's one more part to that.
Oh.
Dodge City. His name was Matt, if I remember right. He's a big fan of smoke. Oh, Rangers.
Big fan of smoke.
Yeah, something big fan of smoke. Do you know the reference, chat?
I had to look it up.
It's Gunsmoke. It's an old
Oh, the
old
Western.
TV show.
Oh.
Yeah, the old TV show Western. Matt Dillon, Fire Marshal Matt Dillon, or U.S. Marshal Matt Dillon. I don't know.
Yeah, for Gunsmoke. Cause yeah, Dodge City was the town out in Kansas that burnt down a couple times. And then it was something like it was the reputation of the Wiki Wild Wild West, Jim West, Desperado, Rough Rider, No You Don't Want Nada. It is that whole like beginning of that culture in the 1880s. Which is we're not. Oh, our country is not old enough to have folk stories like that. When you have photographic evidence of these people, then that's not tall tales. That's just like stuff that happened.
20 seasons.
Yeah.
It was a huge, like, the reason I know it is because when I worked at Walmart, we sold a box set, and that thing was huge.
Damn.
From 1952 to 1961.
Yeah.
635 episodes.
Jeez.
The longest running scripted American primetime television series until being surpassed by The Simpsons.
Yeah, I was feeling it was going to be The Simpsons. Wow. So they were just going... I mean, they were just cranking out those episodes.
Yeah.
Dang. So...
Yeah, apparently was a radio series beforehand.
Dang.
Oh, television series from 1955 to 1975.
Dang. Radio shows. Now that's a thing that still exists because we have the internet. People still do radio shows.
Yeah.
So on to
Anyways, back to marbles.
the knockout stage. I thought it was gonna go with halves, kind of like what hockey did, but this is one and done.
I like that.
I do like it too because Onger's moved on. God, if it was halves, the Blackjacks would have found a way to beat the Kobolds. I just know. I just know. Keep the format like this. Kobolds should have 2 gold medals by now. Honestly, you should have 3. Balls of
I
Chaos.
will say,
oh, yeah.
They won. They did win. What's that one that was last event? Moguls. They won Moguls fair and square.
Yeah.
But block pushing, we got the 2 best pushes. We should have won.
Yeah.
But I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I am not mad. I like the Blackjacks a lot.
Yes. Balls of Chaos and the Pinkies going to overtime. Pinkies lose 2 following
2022 coded.
titular 2022 coded. Yeah. No, some of these groups were like, oh yeah, these teams were way different 2-3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Although Balls of Chaos are still
Bad.
pretty much cheeks, except for this one. For whatever reason, they forgot how to lose. Oh, but now here's a guy. Now here is a matchup that's like, oh
I
geez,
really wanted to beat the Razzies.
this would have gone either way. And it went the Cobalt's way, losing only one to the Cobalt or to the Razzies 2, following the initial bonk. Hard hit, dragged them backwards. See, now look at this save. Up top, sending that ball bearing into motion. That was Azur again, learning not to jump off of that ramp. Staying on there. If they tied, would have been a much different story, but they didn't tie initially, so this is the story we're telling.
But they didn't.
And Momo!
The Momo Jacks, something shipping.
This is an insanely based matchup.
Yeah. 2024 coded.
Because Momo really just had a good angle. Lost one member
Look at
through the
You
split.
see using both of the ball bearings to keep themselves on? Bam, bam.
Yeah. Yeah, no, great strategies. Although
Team Momo was really funny.
times like these,
event.
I do miss the straight line. And then, yeah, we do get this Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 moment. And what a way.
Oh, yeah, that it is.
What a way to slow down the momentum.
Yeah.
Because had they just gone straight, they would have gone straight off of it.
Ow.
But instead, take the bonk, go, meow, wee.
And here comes the other one. Here comes the other ball bearing.
Bonk.
That's best bonk award, in my opinion.
Yes, best bonk worthy, and then lands and then it's like, hey, if I can time this right, I can have
I've never
this
seen a marble
momentum.
triple.
I can have my velocity vector this away get canceled out from the velocity vector going that away, and that is exactly what happens.
What?
Who do you think that is? Is that Mimo?
I'm gonna say it's Momo.
Momo.
Just
clever.
stopped all vertical
Just,
movement.
Yeah.
Just stopped all horizontal movement.
Beautiful. Thank you, physics class. And then, Nightmare Hell World. This should be the title match. This should have been the title match. I don't know how the brackets were set up.
I don't know.
And there we go with 5th through 8. Blackjacks do be a team that likes taking 8. But how about Raspberry Racers? Their highest finish since Event 5.
Yeah.
They might have had another 6th place, but they have not taken higher than 6th place since Event 5.
Yikes.
Yeah, why did Ko-Momo happen in the semis? It should have been Ko-Momo podium. Although Balls of Chaos, for whatever reason, cooked. Don't know.
Okay, this was an awesome semifinal.
Yeah.
This is an incredible semifinal.
It really was. Because we have
Look at
the
Rocco not
hardest
even hitting a
hits.
Balls of Chaos marble.
like a firework. Cause baby, you're a firework.
Come show a firework.
I am that upstairs neighbor. Oh, so Taco, right? Expect nothing less. But who's this
Yeah,
fighting the way to get through the gap? El Moment. That is the difference maker. Ongers should have made it to the final. That way, Team Momo could have beat the Balls of Chaos. Team Momo and then Cobalts beat Ongers and then Momo podium. But instead,
I don't want the Rangers to get a gold. Not risk it.
they're not risking it.
And plus, it was better for Bocce. The Bocce rematch.
True.
That being
yeah.
Ooh, Balls of Chaos, Cobalts.
Almost. Oh, it did. It did happen.
Balls of Chaos, Cobalts rivalry.
Double overtime. Beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah, this was an amazing matchup.
Yeah.
Balls of Chaos. Remember that they have the ability to cook.
A medal for this alone.
A medal for this alone.
This was cool.
And then the bonk, and then staying on.
That was
beautiful.
That was wow.
This is one of those rare moments in the Marble League where it pays to be a lighter team. Also had some side spin, had some English on that. You see what? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wee.
It's all about the spin. The spin slowed him down.
Yep, and they ain't got no mass. Well, less mass in it.
They're massholes.
They are. Yep, they are from Massachusetts.
Yes. That's the
and
joke I was going to make.
Komomo.
Komomo!
Oh, look at this. So this is Azur and that's Mimo. Because of what Greg says right here. It's what Greg says right here.
Cobalts go sideways. They're flirting with one of the openings down on the bottom, but they keep
No, that's not what they're flirting with, Greg. They're flirting with their girlfriend. That's Azur and that's Mimo. It's canon. It's like trying to do, babe, grab my hand. Not before marriage. It falls off.
Please, Miku, just grab my hand.
But one of the Momo Marvels just absolutely walloped out of it, 1,000,000 miles an hour. But
yeah, I think best bonk award is coming from this event.
Most definitely, most definitely.
I think it should be that Momo double ball bearing.
Yeah. Momo double ball bearing.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Once we won that, I was like, we're in first overall.
Guaranteed medal. Jumps over the Oceanics because
bronze behind the Oceanics.
You were a bronze. You were 12 points. So a medal.
And they got less than 5 points.
Would do it. Yeah.
So we were like, no matter what, we're in first overall. So I was like, super like, we're first overall.
And like, I love Momo because Team Momo best team, but I can't be mad at this outcome. Go Ongers. Go Taco. Give us that. Getting bonked. Stays upright. Just bonked. 2 of the Momos up out of there. But this was, I think, the best collision I've seen personally. Definitely better than 2020.
I'm biased.
I am too, but this is the best.
I'm not usually a collision fan. I think it's just long.
See,
but I like this one.
Once I saw this, This ain't bocce. This is a very dense team against one of the lightest teams. Once I saw this match, I was like, oh, GG no
I
read.
was like,
Cobalts
bocce
are...
rematch.
Once I saw this, I was like, oh, Cobalts are winning gold. Once this happened, I knew the Cobalts were going to win gold. Even before this, I knew they were winning gold. But it was there right there. Absolutely sweat. How else? How else to cap off their first gold medal in Marble League history? A medal to put them into championships contention, leading the standings, top of the charts, with 2 events remaining. Sweep the Balls of Chaos. Get their get back.
Round. Get their revenge.
The final absolute cinema.
Absolute cinema.
Yeah, Balls of Chaos just get sent all which ways. All which ways. Just stay up there. They stayed up there. They didn't need to keep 3. They could have kept fewer.
They could have kept 1. But they had to prove we're here for a good time.
We got
and a long time.
The Cobalts winning a gold medal in the Marble League before GTA 6. I think
we got a gold medal in the league before Silk Song.
Damn. It's announced though.
Yeah.
It's real. We got it before a lot of things. So with this, I do believe that
the debrief is going to be so good.
Outside of the Turtle Sliders and Purple Rockets, Purple Rockets, they're new. So they came in
2022.
And Hazers came in with the sliders. That was 19.
No, Hazers came in 2018.
And the Cobalts. Sorry, and the Turtle Sliders came in when? 2019.
2019.
Right? 2019.
2019 Showdown.
So
with the Hornets, Bumblebees, and Minties.
Every team. So it's basically every team besides the Sliders and Prockets, since they haven't made a Marble League. Basically, every team.
Well,
there are 30 teams. There are 30 teams who have made the Marble League out of 32 teams. Of those 30, all 29 of those teams who are not the Thunderbolts have won a medal. Have won a gold medal. Have won a gold medal more recently than the Thunderbolts. Out of all the teams who have made a Marble League, 29 of them have won a gold more recently than the Thunderbolts and the Thunderbolts. Wolfpack don't have a gold. They don't have a gold. Okay, so Wolfpack.
They don't?
Wow, they don't have... Wolfpack got to get on that.
Also, all I got to say is...
Okay, Wolfpack's definitely going to get theirs before the Thunderbolts.
Oh, yeah.
Sad woos, but for the fact that the Wolfpack have only been here for, 2-3 years?
Yeah,
wow.
They're literally the newest team.
Yeah, literally the newest team. Okay, so 27 of them And the Thunderbolts.
27?
And the Thunderbolt. 27?
Or they're
Cobalt's
28.
reference?
That would be 28. That would be 28.
28. Yeah, 28. 28 teams have won a gold more recently than the Thunderbolts. Marbly gold. Marbly gold more recently than the Thunderbolts. Overall
That wasn't
gold.
what I wanted to type.
Any league gold, Showdown or Marble League gold. The only team to have not won a gold medal more recently than the Thunderbolts is the Quicksilvers.
Great
To
company to be in.
which we say,
Thunderbolts are garbage.
yeah, Azure to the Thunderbolts. I think that would be the best.
Helpful.
It'd be how Azure can just be Red Eye and just carry it, even though they're made bowl. So everything's happening. This is
Cobalt gold!
he who.
Ew!
It's beautiful.
There I am!
Look at it. Look at it. Don't pay attention to like this side of the screen. I mean, pay attention to this one wearing a hat. But look at it.
Balls of Chaos. And Balls of Chaos
Who's the
doing
tame
good makes
and the
people mad.
brilliant blue, the Cobalts.
Cobalts!
In their elevated you, they're the Cobalts.
Cobalts!
I think that's what I do if the Cobalt... No, that's what I do when the Cobalts win. I'm gonna make a full Cobalt song.
Nice.
Gonna make the full Cobalt song. It's beautiful! Look at this!
I thought you were
Look
from the
at
Cobalt
this!
in Boulder.
No one...
Oh my gosh, I just realized something.
Yes.
The Cobalt Mine is in Boulder. You know what else is in Boulder? University of Colorado. Who was the quarterback at University of Colorado?
Oh, Cepho Lufau.
Shador Sanders.
Oh, yes! This is the moment Azure become Shador Sanders. The Shadino is real. I went to school with Cepho. He was a senior when I was a freshman. We go to the state championship. We lose like 49-21. It was bad. But the team that beat us was good. And then he goes to Colorado. It's like, dang, this dude going pro. And then his knee goes in a direction a knee shouldn't go in a game. It's like, damn. And that was it.
Only thing I know is that me and Amy Adams grew up in the same town.
Is Amy Adams a good one?
She's an actress. She was Lois Lane in the Schneider.
Yeah.
Superman.
Yeah.
She's also Giselle and Ellen, not Ellen Enchanted, just Enchanted.
Enchanted.
The Disney movie from like
Yeah.
2007. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice. All right.
But if you go back a few frames,
to see you seeing the Cobalts on.
yes,
To see
yes!
you seeing the
I
Cobalts
saw them.
on the gold.
I saw them in real life.
Cobalt Possum was there and didn't give me backstage pass. Didn't give me a ticket.
We didn't have options for that. They didn't give us +1s.
Sad times. I just gotta go to Boulder, Colorado, to a cobalt mine and see the shrine to Shador Sanders. 4 regular season wins in 12 games, and they retired the dude's jersey. Absolute shit dynasty that is going to happen out in Cleveland. Maybe the Thunderbolts can get Shedeur.
Azure Sanders.
Azure Sanders. We're making it happen. Azure Sanders. So we got to get to these standings. But
Yes,
no person, past or present, has seen this. Cobalt's overall, not yet overall gold, not yet champions. Look how many camera angles we're getting for this. So many camera angles for that.
This will be the first of many.
We have seen the Cobalts get a marbly gold before we've seen Joel Embiid advance to the Eastern Conference Finals.
This is the beginning of the Cobalts dynasty.
You think so? Is this it? Has 10 years of pain come to pass?
We'll see. We will see.
History has been... What are these...
I have a good feeling about next season. Next event.
Next event. All right, we got
because Gnome did really good in MS 200.
You think Koval's just gonna go 3 straight golds, clinch this out?
I won't say 3 straight golds, but I will say we will medal again next season, next event.
Hey, here are the overall standings! Overall standings. Who's the team in the brilliant blue?
The brilliant blue is the Cobalts.
Who's the team at the top of the standings with 2 events left?
The Cobalts.
Look
6
at
medals.
this.
That means that at the very minimum we tie for the most medals this season.
Yeah, at the very most. If it goes medalist, then the best either the Wisps or the Pinkies can do is 6 medals. And at the very best, they could tie for the best. Imagine that. Cobalts
with 203.
203
points.
Wowie zowie. So, with that taking 5 points, could you imagine if the Cobalts tied the Oceanics and still would have been in second because gold count back?
Yeah.
Imagine having 6 medals and losing on
and still
gold
losing.
Count type.
That I think that would be the most upsetting.
Imagine having 6 medals and missing the podium.
Don't say that.
They would
Not
they
with
would
Smokey
have
as
to.
a coach. Not with Smokey as a coach.
They oh yeah, I'll do it again. Oh man.
I will say though.
Yes.
Cobalts are actually good at Sand Rally and Elimination Race. So I think I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch.
All right.
But I'm pretty sure we're gonna auto qualify. I'm pretty sure we've got this. I'm pretty sure we're getting top 3.
We can get into the numbers. So, Cobalt's 5 points ahead of the Oceanics, who in turn are 15 points ahead of the Pinkies. A whole bronze clear. Pinkies are a point ahead of the Ongers, who
we're a silver away from third. Oh my gosh.
The Cobalts are an entire silver ahead of the Pinkies.
We might clutch the podium.
25 points are up down to fourth because it's 128 points and the Bees are at 127. So Cobalts need a solid. I don't. Well, yeah, I mean a medal next time in elimination race tomorrow. That's tomorrow because it's Sunday.
That's tomorrow.
Sunday fun day. We end this league on Wednesday.
Yeah.
We end both leagues because the showdown is happening at the same time.
And the Prockets are relegated.
Yeah, and the Prockets are relegated. But if the Cobalts do get a medal, they can clinch the podium. Right now, it is... thank you, Madman, like the actual Madman, for running 100 million Monte Carlo simulations. Cobalts have a 55% chance of winning this league. That is not a winning the showdown. That is a not getting relegated. This is a 55% chance with 2 events left to be champions of the Marble League in the year of our Marble Jesus 2025. I love those odds.
Less than a year ago.
97.
I was screaming about
Cobalt Edit's about to go hard. You already know.
The Cobalts, like months ago, just a couple months ago, we were clowning on them for they're never gonna qualify.
Yeah, two weeks ago, I had them in a burning trash can on my thumbnail, and I talked about that one bad finish because they had 2 medals and then 0, and then it tanked them standings just as they were starting to climb up.
After event 4, we were in 15th. We were in 15th after event 4. Now we're in 4th. No, 1st. We are in 1st overall.
These
Cobalts. With 2 to go.
These Cobalts edits are gonna cook. Trust. I got that Adobe Premiere Pro. So.
Sigma edits.
Sigma. Oceanics, 32% chance. And then after that, so after this, because this is separated by a sneeze worth of points. This is separated by an entire medal. It goes from 32% to 3 for the Pinkies, 3 for the Ongers. And then it's a closer fight for the bronze spot just because the Cobalts and the Oceanics have it on lock so hard. Yeah. I know Valley did crunch some numbers by not running it through like a predictions, by just adding up what needs to happen.
Did he?
Yeah, Valley did post. Oh, I have snakes up still. Hang. Valley posted what a co-Momo podium would look like. So, all 16 teams with 2 events left can still podium. The Balls of Chaos and the Limers are the first 2 teams out of championship contentions, but we knew. We know that the Balls of Chaos are the Limers.
We knew since the bottom 8, or since the 8th event.
Yeah, since they qualified, like, yeah, they're not winning. They're just not.
Yeah.
Balls of Chaos, of course, in style, win a silver medal and still cannot win the championship.
Going into this league, 3 teams have not medaled overall.
Yep.
Now 2 teams will
Yep.
have not medaled overall.
Yep. There are 3 teams who have not made an overall podium. 2 of
Cobalt's
them
winning
are in the
Cobalt's
tank
winning
bowl.
this league would be like AMSA winning the most stacked tournament in Melee with the Yoshi. I don't know if you follow the Melee competitive scene at all.
I don't.
Yeah, there's a really good documentary about it.
Was it the Lemon one?
No, not
Oh.
that was about Hungry Box.
Yeah.
That's also a good documentary. But no, it's called, the documentary is AMSA the only one who could do it. And basically he takes this character. AMSA is a Japanese player.
All right.
He plays Yoshi, which is not a good character usually, but he single-handedly took Yoshi from a bottom tier to a like high mid tier, low good tier. And he was the most stacked tournament in Melee history, and he won it
Damn.
with a Yoshi. It's a really cool story.
So, Cobalts are the Yoshi.
Yes, Cobalts are Yoshi.
And the Limers and the Balls of Chaos are the Limers and the Balls of Chaos. Only 2
Limers
teams.
and Balls of Chaos, in terms of Melee, they are Bowser and Kirby,
Pain.
who are the worst character,
Uh,
sadly. Because I like Bowser. I want to play Bowser.
So long, gay Bowser.
So long, gay Bowser.
Limers and Balls of Chaos, only 2 teams still in double digits. Limers, only team with the score starting at an 8. Balls of Chaos might actually crack 100. I don't think the Limers are gonna crack 90.
Oh yeah, if the Balls of Chaos beat the Cobalts in the final, they would have still been in podium contention or winning contention.
Damn. Yeah. Only the Balls of Chaos could get a medal.
And I just realized this.
Yeah.
If the Balls of Chaos beat us, we'd be tied for first, but we'd lose out on gold countback.
Damn. Yeah, so whole lot of things to happen. Momo can still
A lot
win.
of stories this year.
Peep this. Momo, out of 100 million simulations of the final 2 events, Team Momo has won 29 of them. Out of 100.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Yes, and that is fair from what was mentioned in this graph. Balls of Chaos podium potential is mathematically there, but these are the Balls of Chaos and the Limers are talking about. Out of...
Yeah, like, they didn't even get Limers didn't even get a simulation.
Yeah, they didn't even win in 100 million. Madman, I believe, ran it twice just for the Limers to get it once. So the Limers literally have a 1 out of 200 million. Ain't happening, Chief. It ain't happening. Go home. The show's over. But I do like how the chances of winning versus podium for Momo does shoot up. So Momo can still win, can still podium, Momodium, overall co-Momodium. I'm eating a fish if that happens. That's just called dinner. Chat, I'm Asian. That is just called dinner. Yeah, it is incredible how hefty it drops off from the Oceanics to the Pinkies. And then again, really from the Ongers to the Bees.
Yeah.
And then it completely slims down. I
Depending on how
don't think the Cobalts can clinch the championship.
I don't think so.
But
I'm
they
okay
can
with that.
definitely clinch the podium. Only 4 teams could win it if this league ended tomorrow, which thank God it doesn't. Tomorrow is the penultimate. And
I would play the clip, but I don't have Nitro.
I gotta talk about what I'm doing if X, Y, or Z team wins. But you want to see the best image? This is the back half.
Jesus Christ,
This
man,
is the
West.
points for the back half of events. Look at the Cobalts cooking! 4
Yeah.
medals. I almost said 4 points, but that's an Azure moment. 4
No, not even.
medals
Azure doesn't even have that many
in
points.
6 events. Yeah. And with this being the final group event, because Elim solo, Sand Rally solo,
Royal is the best captain this year.
has 1 best captain. So this could happen. This could really happen if you put Meepo or Cerulli in it. Imagine Ruru in Sand Rally.
How?
Sending
What about
him
Gnome though?
Gnome. Because I'm saying
Yeah.
I'm saying the Cobalts could sweep, because
Yeah, like Gnome. If Gnome goes in and does both events, because I want Gnome in the next event.
Gnome
For
could.
sure. Let me.
How about the Bees and the Blackjacks with a nice point total? Galactic and Galact 5th. You can't avoid it. But the Cobalts have best captain. They have captain of the year on lock. They have the championship all but locked, especially with how the Oceanics have been. I mean, Oceanics and Sega, but look at this. They are sinking slowly. Team Momo on the come up even. Plum rotten start, but they got some 4th place finishes and a medal to boost their standing.
Yeah, like if Gnome runs double, and if they get a gold next event, they're put into second, and they need at least 4 points. No, at least 5 points to win it.
Yeah. So imagine the Cobalts, a team who had not been in the Marble League since Obama was president. A team who, in the last time they competed, a random man in Iowa was hemmed up at a random jail in Iowa. The Cobalts, who have suffered 10 years of pain, winning the Marble League, winning MVP, Captain of the Year, Coach of the Year, made Bowl of the Year.
Wait, are we still eligible for coach?
I don't know how.
I guess we are.
I mean, it should be. We go into the subreddit for these ones, because I was trying to find what to expect when you're expecting to compete in the elimination. History's been made. There is an amazing meme. So there's this one. Oh, this is beautiful.
This is beautiful. Yes.
And it was on TV.
I posted individual and coach standings in general.
There is on TV. Yeah. No, this wasn't it. Where was it at? Maybe it was in the Discord. I know it was in the Discord, but it was like, you're doing amazing. Not you.
No, it's Killdozer. A massive shout out to a certain team who considered be
Oh
the true
yeah.
stars of this league.
Yeah, here. Yeah, thank you. Yes. Whatever happens, you had an amazing season. You finally show what you can do in the league. Not you. Who's the team in the brilliant blue? It's Azor.
0 points in 2 events. It's Azor.
Who's that receiver that had like the worst season for the Chiefs and would be a absolute bust anywhere else except he was a part of the Chiefs, so he got carried to not one but 2 consecutive Super Bowl wins because he was with the Chiefs and they got that demon magic. That is a kind of a season that Azur's on.
Yeah.
Kadarius Toney, thank you. Wow, that was quick on the draw. I didn't realize my chat was that quick.
Cultured.
I didn't no, of course I knew they were cultured. I just didn't realize that, you know, the turnaround on that was so quick. I wasn't even done finishing the question, and they respond, Kadarius Toney. That is correct. Kadarius Toney, quite possibly the worst receiver to win 2 Super Bowls. Yeah, that is Azor. Azor is Kadarius Toney. Imagine Mahomes turning into Kadarius Toney. That is what Azor is on.
Yeah.
So
Noman elimination race, Meepo and Sand Rally.
yeah. Is that a confirmed thing or is that a what you want?
That is a me thing.
That is a what you would make sense, but it is Smokey, and Smokey only knows every Cobalt member as an Azor. So
Maybe.
but wow.
Wow.
It really was Sapphire's fault, wasn't it?
Yes,
It was
all
really-
Sapphire.
It was really Sapphire's fault.
Sapphire was the problem.
Let's read out these Elim race predictions before Possum has to go. Your Elim race predictions are Green Ducks, Cobalts, Blackjacks, Podium,
Indeed.
Razzies, Mellow Yellow, Midnight Wisps in the bottom. Huge
Yes.
if true. It's such an RNG simulator, especially for the fact that we don't know what it's going to look like, if it's just going to be a regular Elim race or if it's going to be a MS100. But knowing JMR, it's most likely going to be an MS100 style event. Yeah, you can see the Razzies get bonked early. It really is a bonk or be bonked. So many things. I'm glad this is the penultimate event and not the ultimate event, because there's so many ways to moving and shaking and baking. And with these next 2 events being the last 2 events, it's really... I mean, if you're not the Balls of Chaos or the Limers, all these teams are separated by 2 medals, and you gotta get those 2 medals in these 2 events if you want a chance.
Yeah, because Team Momo is 51 points behind the Cobalts.
No, 49.
Oh yeah, you're right. 49.
49.
My
So
bad.
it's astronomical. low, but it's there. Because you would
Yeah, it's
basically need
possible.
no one getting points and you getting 2 golds. And I think that was
Mhm.
one that Valley showed that just like numbers go burr. It would be Team Momo, Cobalt's, Blackjacks to make the
That would be
numbers
pretty peak.
work the best. Or something like that. But I'm gonna, tomorrow it's gonna be predicting the winner of not just the event, but predicting the podium and what I'm gonna do when I do when the Cobalts win. I'm going.
To Colorado.
I won't do that if the Cobalts win, but that does sound like a nice thing to do. Go to a random Cobalt mine outside of Boulder, Colorado, see the shrine to Shador Sanders. And so this is what does need to happen regardless. In the similar way that Akai made the Momowo drawing, there needs to be a Kowo, a Cobalt
Kobowo.
Owo.
The Kabobo.
So what we do is we get a bunch of Kobowo stickers and we put them all over the shrine to Shador Sanders.
Yes.
Azur Sanders.
No. Azor. Azor Maydress.
Azur, yes! Yes! Azur winning Maydress while winning the championship is the best outcome for this season.
Azor in a Maydress holding the Marbling Trophy.
But how about the Blackjacks moving on up, staying in 6th when they were down with the Snowballs and Team Momo. Now the Razzies have slid down. 3 points ahead of the Snowballs. So 1 gold is the difference between 1st and 4th, but 1 gold is the difference between 5th and 14th. So there's going to be a whole lot of movement. My plus, or my is it 5.5 or 4.5 teams? I got to get to this bingo. Greg mentioned a real world location again because Dodge City was an actual thing. Didn't say yeehaw. I definitely see a That's All Folks on Wednesday. Time flies when you're having fun. Except for Limers fans. Because they're not having fun and time is still flying for them. It's gonna happen.
Time flies when you're having fun, and time flies when you suck.
Yeah. Look at this. I'm surprised the Prockets coach still has a job. That should have been a thing.
Yeah.
They should have fired them at the start of this season. Maybe that's where Azur's gonna go. Oh God, no, never mind. No. I think the coach for the Thunderbolts can go to the Prockets. And then Azur coaches the Thunderbolts. That would make some sense. Brand new overall podium is going to be beautiful. Yeah, 5 or more teams in contention. So I'm at plus... It's a plus 4.5, and I'm at 4. Ooh, imagine this ending on a photo finish. Now, AQ team with the bottom 4. It's not going to be Momo, although Momo is down here. It's definitely going to be the Snowballs.
I gotta head out.
You got to head out. Okay.
No.
Thank you, Possum. Hee-hoo. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow when the Cobalts clinch the podium. Bye-bye.
See ya. I'm still here because I gotta work out this bingo. Winner doesn't medal in E16 can still hit, especially with how some of these teams have been cooking. Now, a team with 3 medals in the bottom 4. 3 medals in the bottom 4. I mean, I want to say with how close it is, if one of these teams with 2 medals in the last 2 events, they're escaping the bottom 4. Well, they're escaping 13th and 14th. Balls of Chaos and Limers got the bottom 2 on lock. That is the ultimate tank bowl happening there. So it's really just a fight for the 13th and 14th spot. And whoever gets a medal out of these 2 teams is going to leave the bottom 4. Imagine the speeders with 3 medals in the bottom 4. I think it's going to be I want to say the Razors. I want to say it's going to be the Razzies in the bottom 4. I think they might escape it. I think it's going to be Speeders, Snowballs, Balls of Chaos, Limers, bottom 4. So, like, championship standings always go burr with considering who's doing what, where, when, why, and how. But taking into consideration how this league is shaken and baken in the back half of events, Midnight Wisps are feeling the effects of replacing your entire roster with a K-pop idol group. Because this is pain. Could the Balls of Chaos... 1 gold would move the Balls of Chaos from 15th to 10th. Really? Wow. Wow. So there's a bunch of movement to be made, but the Balls of Chaos can get a bronze, and that would keep them in the bottom 4 because they would have 108. No, that's not how math works. Wait a minute, that's exactly how math works. They'd have 108 with the bronze. So they'd be in 4. They'd move on 1 spot. But that's assuming that Team Momo doesn't get any points, which Team Momo's getting points. Because Team Momo best team. I love Team Momo best team. God, I don't think Collision's going to go well for them. But it is possible for the Balls of Chaos to get 3 medals and stay in the bottom 2. They'd be the best worst team, if only because the Limers are there. Cobalts, Pinkies, Blackjacks. As an overall podium, this would slap. This would slap. Bees are there. I see the Oceanics continuing this downward trend, though. I see the teams who have been moving on up. I see the teams who have been collapsing to keeping on collapsing. Although that does kind of mean the Youngers. They did finally break a sort of slide of mid. With 8th place, 10th place, 7th place, 10th place, 9th place. Finally an actual point haul with the bronze in Collision. So, Elim race. I mean, I want to take into consideration last year's elimination. However, eliminated. Kobolds weren't there, now were they? Because that was the M1 style. That was Galactic, Balls of Chaos, and Jungle Jumpers as the podium. Balls of Chaos I could see, because why the hell are they... Yeah, I could see the Balls of Chaos getting another medal. And just not getting out the bottom two. E15... Yeah, Razzies are toast. It's Jover. Of course, Maple put Razzies and Midnight Wisps. Not actually a bad selection there. That's a bit of copy on their part. I feel like this is a tough one. It's a tough one. Because Elim Race is just such an RNG moment. You know, actually, yeah. Let's do Team Momo Gold. Like, actually, though. I was right this time. I was right. Let me cook. Chat. Let me cook. Silver, can't do no wrong. We're gonna go Balls of Chaos. Third, could you imagine the Kobolds actually beating the Balls of Chaos beating the Kobolds in a podium match? So, we don't know the structure. We don't really have any reason to believe why it wouldn't be the classic Elim. Have a group of 16 whittle it all down to the champion. I see Momo winning it. Bach. Cause haha funny. And then let's take a look at this chart. I mean, Pinky's got the Pinky's got the bronze 2022. What they get last year? No, they were here last year. Yeah, Pinky's getting the bronze. Pinky's getting the bronze for Elim Race. That last. Give me the speeders in 14th. Should have put the speeders down in the bottom for collision predictions. Give me... Since it's haha funny, give me snowballs and give me limers. For the bottom three of that. Home stretch, 2 events left. I know one thing. I'm praying my 5.5 teams in contention hits, but we are about to see the door completely close. Or not, we could see one race of 16 teams and 11 of those teams still in contention. So every overtake has actual immediate championship ramifications. All right. So, got through collision, got through all of these numbers. There was one thing that I sent to myself. Oh, no, that was just the Razzies. being the first half Sperry racers. MVM standings. Forgot to talk about those. Yeller still up top. Snowy not far behind, just needing 8. So 1 gold. Yeah, it's gonna be Ruru. I don't think. Yeah, it'd have to be known back to back, and I don't think Smokey's gonna do that. But I could easily see Cerulean getting MVP. So we're gonna have MVP and Madrid. Look at this! Azur all the way at the bottom. Yella, the only member who has not competed in an individual event this season. Azur's competed in 2, got nothing to show for it. But everyone who has competed in 2 has at least 1 point. So Azur can compete in 3 and get 1 point. So Azur all but a lock on Maydress. Ruru can clinch MVP with a championship clinching performance. Shades of Red Eye. Okay, and where are the cat's eyes, huh? Where are the cat's eyes? God, how is Taco leading the Ongers? Toblerone is actually the highest scorer for the Orangers. And the Orangers are in 4th. A quarter of the points. Alright, so that's MVP Maydress. That's a meme. Elimination. I don't know where they're saying Taco's gonna. Cobalt's Balls of Chaos Oranges. Okay, that's pretty solid. Oh no, that's not solid. That's a predicted finish of 16. Oh no, that's Collision. That's a result. Wow. Yeah, that is not good. So elimination. Expecting Taco to get double-digit point hauls. And 5 points for the Cobalt just because they ain't been here before. No ML experience. Yeah, Yella's gotta be here. One of the last 2 events. Wow, 1 DNF could end the season. Go for Sand Rally. So I wonder how that would shake up for my bingo. Blue team relegated. I believe in you, Thunderbolts. Photo finish probably gonna happen. Yeah, all this is gonna happen. I trust. Now, lovely thumbnail. Look at this. Maple sent me a photo album of just happy Cobalts. So, if, nay, when the Cobalts are champions, I'ma just, gotta give it a tiny hat. Gotta give it a tiny hat. If, nay, when the Cobalts win the championship, the thumbnail is just gonna be happy possums everywhere. And then 1 in a maid dress, I think. Chat, if this stream gets 50 likes, I'ma wear a maid dress to the final stream. Limers in the Trash Can Classic, Sad Momowo Classic, Marcin, Pope with the Cobalt Trophy Classics. This is it. This is how it ends with the final 2 events. I will see you in less than 24 hours. Actually, what time is it? It is 5:15 here in the best time zone. So yeah, I will see you in however math works. 16 hours. Roughly. 16 hours to talk about just how many points the Cobalts are going to come away with. They are the team in the Brilliant Blue, but I know of a dino in the Brilliant Purple that is Waluigi, and he is going to take us out. Have a great evening, unless it is night for you, in which case get you to a nice time zone where it's evening. Have a great rest of your day. I will see y'all in one sleep. Take care. Bye-bye. Oh, that wasn't fade. That was just me ending it. There we go.